I'm Chris LaFont. This is Movie Time with Chris, the channel devoted specifically to movies, movie trailer reactions, movie reviews, movie birthdays, a few other special videos along the way. Now, if that sounds like something you're interested in, if you like watching those trailer reactions or movie reviews before you go see a movie, or hey, if you just like movies, I don't know who doesn't, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Now today, if you haven't been able to tell by my poor attempt of doing my hair that way, we're doing a movie review for Superfly. Let's get started. So, Superfly. Oh, by the way, forewarned, this video will have spoilers. So if you don't want to know what's going to happen, if you want to see the movie, trust me, I think you should see the movie. Go ahead and back out of the video because I'm going to be giving stuff away. And I don't mean prizes. All right, you've had your chance. So, again, going into this movie, I didn't know much about it. I never saw the original from, I think it was like 73. And I remember watching the trailer for this film. It didn't really stick with me. So I knew a few things just about, okay, there's this guy, there's that group. They don't like each other. That's really what I got from the trailer. But the movie was so much more. And, I'm glad that I went and I checked it out because I feel like I would have been missing out. Could I have watched it at home? Yeah. Maybe not so many people talking in the theater. But I was able to, push past that. But this movie, man, this guy is just, he's the hustler. That's really it. He's the guy that knows everything that's happening every minute. He keeps track of it all. He's the hand behind everything. He runs the city. And, he's just living, he's living his best life. Him and his crew, they fly under the radar. They sell drugs. But to sell drugs and make the money that he's making, they really planned it out. He was the kind of guy that looked ahead. It was like a game of chess for him. Some people were playing in the moment. He's Bobby Fischer. He's 5-6 moves ahead. So, he had it all planned out. And he had businesses. Like, he bought his girlfriend, or one of his girlfriends, an art studio. And he had like a furniture business and, these different things. They have a club. I don't know if he owned it or if he's just always there or what, but, all these different things throughout Atlanta that are like a front for him. And his way of, hey, look, yes, I have money, but I have these successful businesses. That's where I get my money from. So that's how he was able to fly under the radar from, the DEA, the FBI, the local police, everyone. But, like I said before, in the trailer, they show an altercation between him and a guy from another crew, I guess you could call them. And after the altercation, he's just like, this life is rough, you know? People are shooting at me. I don't want to have to start shooting at others. Maybe it's time for me to just bow out. But go big or go home. He wanted to pull off one job that was going to make him so much money that he would just leave and never look back. And, you know, he tried going to, I guess you could call it his boss, his mentor, the middleman between him and the cartel. But his boss was like, no, you know, things are good the way they are. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That wasn't in his plan. So the main character, Priest, Trevor Jackson, goes and he follows his boss to a meeting with the cartel. He then follows the cartel back to Mexico. And he does like a Tony Montana, you know, when Tony goes and he's speaking on behalf of Frank. This guy went and he's speaking on his behalf, makes a deal, and that deal makes him a lot of money. But, you know, the nature of people. People are envious, they're greedy. You know, someone in his crew saw what he had, what he was doing, and wanted in. Unfortunately, the guy, Fat Frankie was his name in the movie, gets caught with a brick of cocaine by a cop. And it just so happens the cop that gets him is dirty, working with another dirty cop. And they end up killing him, killing Fat Freddy. But not before finding out who he's working for. Now again, Priest has been under the radar. Nobody knows him. He only has a juvie record. That's it. Now he's got the cops after him. And because of the altercation that happened earlier in the film, there's a continued beef between this other group that just, there are certain members that want to get him. So now he's got kind of his competition after him. He's got the cops looking at him. He knows, I got to get out of here. But it's tough. It's tough to get out of that life. You know, he's got the cartel now saying, hey, you're making a lot of money for us. You're not going anywhere. He's got the cops that are like, hey, we're partners. You give us money, we'll let you know about raids and things like that. And he's got to look over his shoulder for his competition that are now gunning for him. Literally. Now, taking a brief fork in the road, but we're going to merge back. I didn't entirely enjoy the way that the show Sons of Anarchy finished. Its final episode. Like the very end. But what I did love about that was Jax thought it all through. Again, 5 moves ahead. Found a way to get back at everyone so that he's scot-free. That's what Priest did. When he was at his lowest, you know, he was going to have there's competition after him hardcore now, because their head guy just got killed trying to chase Priest. One of his girlfriends just got killed. You know, the cops are harassing him, wanting money. He's at a low point, thinking this is it. I'm stuck. The cartel killed his mentor in front of him and said, "You're not going anywhere." It's good to be him. He had information, again, on everyone. Information is power. And he planned this out beautifully. He took care of his problem with the cartel. He took care of this problem with the other crew. He took care of the problem with the cops. He took care of everything. Got it all settled. And left the life. Just bye. Took his $33 million, him and his remaining girlfriend, went to Montenegro and just sailing on a yacht. Still living his best life. This movie, few twists and turns. You don't see it coming. You gotta check this out. I mean, if for no other reason, it will keep you entertained for 2 hours. You know, you don't like drug movies. You don't like revenge movies. But you like to be entertained. And that's what this movie does. And I really got to hand it to them, you know. They did a good job. The director, X or something like that, formerly Little X or Lil X, primarily has done like videos, shorts, things like that. So I think he did like one film before directed, but this one, I'm going to want to see more from him. I really am. You know, it's kind of a toss-up between, hey, high-class living, you know, these guys are driving nice cars, they got nice clothes, they got $600,000 watches, and ghetto thug living. And it branches them together so beautifully. My review, it's an entertaining movie. It doesn't go too fast, it doesn't go too slow. It's just right. You build a relationship with these characters. You feel for them. You understand their troubles. You want them to succeed. Even though they're technically bad people, he doesn't mean harm. So, if you have a chance to check it out, definitely go and check it out. If you want to wait for it to be on Netflix or Hulu or Prime or any other streaming service that you may have, hey, to each his own. But when the movie shows up, definitely check it out. You won't regret it. But if you've seen the movie, if you've seen the original and the new one, or just the new one, let me know what you thought about it in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you, get your thoughts on it. Now, you guys can find me on Instagram, Movie Time with Chris. Again, just kind of letting you know what videos I have up, videos that I'm working on that are going to be uploaded. So if you want to know what's going on, you could go ahead. That's like a trailer. You could go ahead and get a glimpse. But once you get that glimpse, why don't you go ahead and subscribe to this channel? You're going to get trailer reactions, movie reviews. It's always good to get other people's opinions. Doesn't hurt you, doesn't hurt me. If anything, it helps us. So help me help you. Also, hit that thumbs up. You didn't like the video? Let me know why. I love feedback, constructive criticism. If changes need to be made, they need to be made. But if you enjoyed it, share it with your friends. Maybe they have feedback. Maybe there's something they want to tweak. You know, I'm here for you. So let's keep this thing going. And hey, if you guys have any questions, if there's a topic you want to hear about, video that you want me to address, email me, movietimewithchris@gmail.com. I'm going to check that regularly. I'm not going to miss your message. And hey, your question, your video you want to see, the topic you want to hear about may just pop up. Again, I'm here for you. So keep that in mind. Until next time, take care.